In all my years of doing this and being in this industry, I have actually never seen anyone lose all their weight without having accountability. Everybody needs accountability. It doesn't matter who you are. You've got to be held accountable to something or someone. Sometimes being held accountable to yourself is just not really strong enough. It just isn't for the average person. Of course, there are outliers who can stay accountable without any help, but very few I've seen in my career can actually do this. The first way to stay accountable while you're losing weight, I'm gonna say it, you've heard me say it, is the scale. Yes, the scale, although not the end-all be-all, it is the first line of defense when you are losing weight. It's the first thing you're gonna get on in the morning. You get up, you walk to the bathroom, you go potty, you step on that scale, you weigh yourself naked, and that way you're gonna have an immediate feedback telling you if you did something bad or good yesterday. If the scale is down, you're going to want to repeat what you did yesterday. If the scale is up, you're going to want to analyze what happened yesterday. What's going on? Did you miss your water amount? Did you cut too low on sleep? Did you have something that you shouldn't have had? Normally, 9 times out of 10, that scale is going to give you an accurate feedback. You don't want to get too hung up on the scale. There are many ways of measuring good health and progress. That's why we take measurements. That's why we take progress photos. That's why we put our jeans on out of the dryer. We use other ways of measuring, but the scale is still a very strong and immediate accurate feedback mechanism and tool while we're losing weight. On our coaching groups, we have you turn in your weight every Friday. Yes, you have to turn in your weight to me every Friday. Again, people do so much better when they have accountability. When people know they have to turn in their weight to me, coming up this Friday, yeah, they're gonna keep that out of their mouth. They're gonna reach for the donut in the break room of the hospital and they're gonna go, you know what? I've got to turn in my weight to Christy. I don't want her to see this. And they put it down. We're one of the only programs that has this very strong accountability built right in. Weekly weights. I'm telling you, it works. Studies have shown that relationship within a community is the #1 biggest factor when it comes to determining whether you're going to lose your weight and keep it off or not. Yeah, community is huge. You want to surround yourself with like-minded people. And when you are in a community of people who are also losing weight and trying to heal their bodies, they're going to ask you how you're doing. They're going to have you check in. You're going to check in with them. They're going to check in with you. Everybody's going to come together. Everybody's going to wrap their arms around each other, and we're all going to hold each other up through this process. Yeah, you're going to get called out in a loving way for the progress that you're making or not making. Another very strong way of holding yourself accountable while you're losing weight is having a goal. But I will caution you, this is a bit dangerous sometimes. If you have a goal like you want to lose a certain amount of weight before your son's wedding, or you're trying to hit your weight loss goal before your cruise, that's great, and it totally works, but then what happens? What happens when your son gets married? What happens when you get back from Aruba? You have to have a goal after the goal, and I've talked about this before, and I've done podcasts on this, a goal after the goal. I think having a goal is very important, but it also is dangerous, because a lot of people, they hit that goal, and then they just fall off the wagon hard. We have to prevent the weight regain that happens after the goal. We have to prevent the binging. We don't want that happening with you. So you want to have a goal, but you need to make sure that you have goals beyond that lined up as well. You don't want to live your life just from goal to goal to goal to goal to goal. That's not a way to live your life, which is a great segue into my last one. Holding yourself accountability, ultimately, you need to have a strong why. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to be at this weight, at this size, at this health status in your life? Why are you trying to reach it? It has to be intrinsic. It has to be something deeper. It has to be something at 11 o'clock at night when you feel like when you wander into the kitchen and everybody else is sleeping, what's going to keep that out of your mouth? It has to be something deeper. Something that has to do with your kids or your grandkids, or not wanting to go down the same path that your uncle did when he died from obesity-related diseases. It has to be a strong why. We want you to take a pen and a paper and write down your why and stick it on either your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator door, or your car dashboard, someplace where you can see this all the time. Because the goal is great, but And even the goal after the goal is great. But there has to be a bigger umbrella of why you are going through this journey every day when you're recommitting, every day when you're staying on the right track, every day when you hold yourself to your bedroom boundaries and you are holding yourself to your discipline of drinking your water and you're turning down the free pizza in your work meeting. That is all held together by a bigger reason, and that is your why. And as long as your why is nice and strong, you're gonna be all right. During our monthly 10-pound takedown challenges, I will have you turn your weight in to me on day 1 and on day 30. You have to be held accountable to me during that month that you are on the challenge. It's a great motivation to see how much weight you're gonna lose during the month by following my basic, very simple rules, food lists, and do's and don'ts. So join our 10-pound takedown challenge. We have them every month. It's only $47. You get a ton of value. Click the link below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. That way you're notified when I release a new video. But I want to hear from you. So tell me, what is your why? What holds you accountable during your weight loss journey? Comment below, let me know, and I'll see you on the next video.